Welcome to Cultured Chaos. I'm Baig, and this is the legendary Owais Khan.
Yes, bruv. They moved the microphone this time.
Yeah.
How are you, man?
We moved out of your face. I can see you this time.
I know. That was like right here last time.
Today's
bro.
a special episode. We have two guests with us.
He says that every week.
But it just gets better and better.
You're gonna, I think as your intros are sick. I think you should intro them.
So
man.
we have DJ Kades and Mr.O today.
Woo!
How are you guys?
We're good. I've just clocked. You're a Khan as well.
I am a Khan.
We're probably related.
Why does everyone? That's what every white person thinks. Hey.
I am half white.
Oh,
but that's half,
This is a
though.
great start, isn't it?
I'm trying to look at myself.
So what your mix? What is your mix? Can you tell us?
Yeah, so my dad's Pakistani, born there, and then my mum is English-Irish.
Have
So
you
half
ever?
cooked.
You're half cooked.
Half
So
cooked.
do you speak any other languages or understand any other languages?
Understand a little bit. Don't really speak it. I'm shy.
I'm sure.
No, I'm
So
trying to learn at the moment still.
Oh,
So,
nice.
Yeah. You can teach me?
I can teach you Urdu. I can teach you Pashto as well if you want.
Ooh.
And then Andrew's a bit Punjabi in him, isn't he?
Yeah, nice.
Talking about Punjabi, some of the mixes that I've seen on your page, are very like old school traditional ones. Where do you get that from? Where does that like is that from that like? Do you have a musical background in your family? Like where's that? Because some of it, even my mum or they haven't heard them songs. They're very old school.
Yeah, so like the old school stuff for me, growing up listening to those things with my dad and like my uncles.
Yeah.
So it's all the old school stuff. So yeah,
Okay.
that's why I'm drawn to those more so.
And how did you guys connect, Mr. O?
Wow. I actually used to go to the Shisha Lounge in Coventry back in the day, and I seen O DJ there, and I thought, this guy's cool and he's really good.
I'll take that.
Yeah,
Hey.
Fair.
we had no idea who we each other were though. So, and then what was it after COVID?
So after COVID, I think I just wanted to incorporate some new DJs. I was like, I know Kades. She was blowing up at the time. Hollered her to come down. She came down. We had a chat. Got her on a set basically, and then from there we just became besties.
Which is like six years ago now.
And now you're like officially collabing and doing like sets
Yeah.
together.
Yeah, that's it.
Listen, you have to. I need to ask about your tattoos, man. They're like it's insane.
Is there a
artwork.
story
Like, you have to-
anywhere, or is it just you started with one? How did it start? Because that's awesome. I love artwork. So
Thank you. So actually, on my 18th birthday, I did get my first one. So it's that Arabic right in there.
oh, nice.
Yeah. So that actually translates to "In the Arms of an Angel"
amazing.
for one of my uncles that passed away. And then I just snowballed. I actually worked in a tattoo studio as well.
And
At
is
one
that
point.
when it kind of?
Yeah. It was like, oh, Kate, you got a bit of skin I can borrow. Go ahead.
How many do you have now? Or
I have
you,
no idea in terms of number. I just know I've got my back to do, and that's it.
Are you doing the whole?
Yeah.
back?
Is that the most painful one on the
No,
neck?
do you know what? My feet.
I've heard
Oh,
feet
seriously?
and stuff
Feet
because
and
of
my
the
kneecap, that was
bone,
not
isn't
nice.
it? There or
Yeah,
something.
horrible.
Bloody hell.
Horrible.
You've got it. Oh, you have got
One
it.
of
on
my-
your
yeah.
kneecap. I don't know if I can have
Oh,
that.
have you got any tattoos?
No.
What? That was a really weird moment. Like you've seen one or something.
No,
That's really weird. You went,
I just, you know, sometimes someone might just have a little secret hidden tattoo, like of a name or something. I thought maybe,
A little butterfly on my
yeah.
Shh, don't tell him about mine, bro.
I was thinking of getting one, and I was just like, I couldn't do it, man. It just seems very painful. To be fair, that's not
not
the only
bad.
reason.
Is that why you didn't do
Yeah.
it? Because it's
That's not the
painful,
only
bro.
reason.
I
But
think
that
that
was-
was slappy, bro.
Yeah.
There's another reason. Is
His
that
whole khandan would be slapping him, bro.
No, mate.
Shot.
tattoo? What? No.
Yeah, I'm just not allowed to do
But
it.
if I did it, I'd probably just get a massive one, like on the arm.
Like a sleeve.
Yeah, sleeve. I'll get a full sleeve probably.
You know, you can get those fake ones that you can just
Yeah.
Ones that you
wear.
roll on.
Yeah.
I've been saying to
Yeah.
he would really suit
Or
it.
temporary ones.
Yeah.
I went to Vegas on a stag. God, that sounds terrible, doesn't it?
That does.
And it was like a theme night, yeah. And I put on the fake ones on my arm. And if you wear enough things there and you got a shirt on, no one can tell.
That's
Like,
insane.
people are like, your artwork's sick. I'm like, thanks, man. Yeah, the story behind this one, the story behind that one.
You know, Kades is looking at you in such disgust. Yeah, it's
No,
so
all I
because
can
she's
think-
like, I've got the real
I wanted
one.
to do it.
No, all I could think about when you just said you went to Vegas,
Yeah.
I was thinking of like the Desi hangover.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to go into those stories.
Yeah, we cannot
This is
tell
a
them
halal
stories.
show,
As
and
fathers.
I'm a changed man now.
Yeah.
I'm a father now. That was a long time, and I've been a lot of times there. So what advice would you give to both men and women individually trying to get into the industry? Now, is there anything that you see now that if someone had told you back then, you know? So
I would say, because I know, especially in like the Indian and Pakistani community, in fact, community in general.
Desi.
Thank you. That's my one. I would just say you have to just be strong-minded, and if it's something that you really want to do, don't second guess it. Don't think, oh, what would my family say? What would my partner say? All of these things. Just do it, and take time to educate yourself within the industry, and just take on all the criticism you can. Don't take it as a negative, I would say, because for me, for example, I used to take that as, oh, they think I'm, can I swear?
yeah, you can swear. You can swear. Yeah,
They think I'm shit.
Yeah.
So I'm just not going to do it then. Like, it's not meant for me, you know? So I would always say just grow your thicker skin earlier where you can, personally. What are you?
Yeah, I would say, if you want to do something, don't let anyone stop you.
Yeah.
And there will be haters along the way, and there will be bad comments. But that's a sign you're doing something right. Because I used to get them at the start, oh, who's this guy think he's, what's he doing this, and whatever he's doing, right? But now look, I'm doing what I want to do.
Yeah.
Most days of the week. Like I'm going to, you know, Europe in August. Got some other international bookings like throughout the year. So it's like, had I listened to them, gave it a rest, I wouldn't be doing that. So yeah, just don't kill
agreed.
people.
That's the hate comes in many forms.
It does.
So some people, they'll try to block you in a certain way by, you know, putting you off because they know you're on the road to success. So
I
the
think
other
it's
thing,
quite prominent in our culture as well.
Oh my God, bro. In the Asian culture, it's so bad. It's like they, rather than rising up and
Supporting us.
supporting
Yeah.
someone from your own community and culture, they hate so much because that's why there's only that few small percentage that actually get there.
Yeah.
Because you have to cut that out, and that's hard because trying to block out hate, especially if it's coming at you, it takes a strong person
It
to
does.
get through that, man.
Yeah, I agree.
I think like, you know, one of my parents probably said to me like, people want you to do well, but never better than them.
Yeah.
And I think if you change the mentality of let's help each other do well, we'll all blow up.
In
basically.
this world,
And I
that's a
think,
rare way of thinking now, though, man. There's
Yeah.
so much hate, especially online, because anyone can hide behind the screen. And
They always do. They're always hidden behind a hidden profile picture and random letters.
You
and
said,
names.
what was it?
user 33449. That's Ange. If anyone
Well, you
ever.
just no skin off your teeth, man. Just
Yeah.
Take it and
because obviously you're a female,
Yeah.
you'll get a lot of the
Yeah, you're right. I do. But
Asian,
it
South Asian
just
community
is-
that want
Yeah.
female only.
Only at a
Yeah.
female-only event sort of a thing,
all the
yeah.
female weddings and
Yeah.
events that come my way, I send to
Yeah,
you. don't I?
but they've never been an interest to me. And O's always been like, "Are you stupid? You know, you could make a good bit of money here,
Yeah,
and it's
because
good
it
for you." but-
pays weddings,
Yeah, but-
especially Asian ones.
Yeah. No, I know. I'm not
Yeah,
silly there,
yeah.
but for me, it's never been something that I wanted to get into. I was never wanting to be this DJ that just does weddings or.
Yeah.
Well, the one time I start doing that, it's going to promote me in that view. I never wanted to do that. For me, I wanted to keep it to doing strictly like exclusive events, the music videos, the international side of things, and then the festivals, and not the wedding route. But
It's coming now, isn't it? So.
so,
Would you go out in Dubai if you get the call?
100%. There
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Okay, because a lot of my DJ friends are out there and they're doing some big.
Everyone's
big,
going that way now, honestly.
It is.
Anyone
It's
slightly brown is starting to go that way now, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
True.
calling them. So if you keep it up, I mean, you know, sky's the limit. But have you opened for any artists as well? Have you ever done like a gig like that?
Yeah, we recently just did Noor Jahal's UK
No
tour.
way.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's great.
Oh, the whole tour.
So she only got to do London.
Okay.
She didn't get to do the rest of the tour. I'm not entirely sure why. So that was great. We opened for that. In fact, we ended up doing it longer than the requested hour because killed it, to be honest.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah. You've done quite a few openings there, haven't you?
Yeah, like do you remember Shahid Boss, right?
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
Shahid Boss? So
yeah.
I'm his official DJ to this day. Like, so I've been DJ with him in all of his Mellows festivals and like all these gigs and stuff. So that's been quite fun.
Okay.
And obviously kind of back on the scene now. I don't know if you've heard his new.
Yeah.
Oh, is he back now? He hasn't been around for time. I remember him from back in the day, man.
He doesn't age either, man.
Oh yeah.
He's like from my era. Back in the day. Yeah.
What Barney does he drink?
Yeah.
Is it the same guy who invited that blue water? Does he drink that?
Oh, bro.
Son of God, does he drink
and he's
that?
up at 350 now with his push-ups and stuff on him, bro.
So
Have to.
How did your family react when they heard you were wanted to be a DJ?
Do you know what? To be honest, I've been quite lucky. Like both my parents were always so supportive. I think my dad, bless him, was always like, "Gumba doctor, you'll get good money."
Because it's not a real job in the
Yeah.
head. It's a hobby, isn't it? Yeah.
No, but to be fair, his thought process was, "You'll get good money, innit?"
Yeah.
But when he started to see some of the gigs I was doing and some of the money I was making, he's like, "Oh, we make you a big DJ." So I've known, for me, I've been lucky. I've been blessed. Like, all of my family are so supportive. So yeah.
To be fair, like I grew up in quite a liberal household as well, so it's not been a problem. I think the main thing is I got my professional qualifications and then I got to do this, so I got my fallback basically.
Yeah.
You had to get your qualifications.
Got to get the fallback, bro. That's what my dad was always like. Have a degree, have a plan, then.
Because one day when this back ain't working like it is,
bro,
I'm gonna have to sit.
I'm there or don't, man. I'm there already, bro.
Yeah, no, I think everyone needs a backup. But Kades, you work a job as well, right?
Yeah.
And a lot of people, there's a stigma that's attached to DJing or artists or artistry, where people think, oh, you're a DJ, so why are you working? Like they don't understand that concept that you'll have a normal job.
Yeah. I've got a mortgage to pay.
But
That's the thing, isn't it? You know.
Do you ever feel the type of way where you're like, oh, I don't really want to go work. People might see me. I'm TikTok famous, or I'm no. Do you get that sometimes?
No, do you know? Yeah, I think people are always shocked to find out that I actually have like a normal life where I have a 9 to 5.
I know. I think I saw on your Insta.
Yeah,
everyone's hyping you up at work. Yeah.
So for me, I had the opportunity a couple of years ago. It was actually just after COVID when my social media started picking up, where I could go part-time. Because I thought, right, let's trial it and do this DJing thing full-time. I trialled it and I hated it. Because DJing then became like not a hobby and something I enjoyed. It became a chore. I hated it.
Was it late nights and...
The late nights, just the balance of it.
Job
it did,
rather than a hobby
and I hated it.
Which I think is...
I've always enjoyed the corporate side that I do. And I'm lucky and blessed to be in like a great company now where, you know, I have that nice balance. And there's even to this point now where I'm not like dying to be a DJ full time. I like where I'm at now. However, if the buy is to come up, then I would go 100% tomorrow. Same with you, right?
Yeah.
So the bag has to be right.
The bag's got to be
Yeah.
It has to be a hefty bag.
If you give it all that life, it has to be worthwhile, right? So,
Yeah, like if you've got a safety net and you've got a safe option. Like I think a lot of people, they don't understand that because they see you on social media, they see you on YouTube, they see you at festivals or DJing, and they feel that you're rich. You're automatically like it's just like that. You see someone on TV.
It's like on our show afterwards, everyone's like, "How much do you get paid?" I bet you're rich now. It's like,
the first question.
What?
You see a local Tesco. Why are you not in Waitrose?
What? Like, honestly, everyone thinks you get paid, man. Only if they knew how much we really got paid.
Honestly.
Really?
Yeah.
We got paid. Don't worry. We're living the life after Desi Rascals, man.
Having said that,
we're killing it.
I am available for weddings if you do want.
I was gonna say.
Do you want to plug anything?
You heard it. I should do it at the end.
This guy's a machine, on it. He knows.
What's the worst experience that you've ever had where you like turned up and was like,
the absolute worst thing
is this? You know what I mean?
I think my worst one. I think what.
No, you don't have to name names.
Yeah, you don't have to say the place or the person. You can kind of like.
Okay, so it was. I would say it was a gig for the NHS. Right.
Deep, he went straight. He went straight in. It's for the
After 8.
It wasn't the people's fault, right? So they'd booked me for a massive dinner, like there would hundreds and hundreds of people, right?
Yeah.
Maybe up to 1,000. But the dinner was full of like really respected, high-level medical professionals.
Yeah.
So they booked me, Mr.O, this guy that does fusion weddings,
Yeah,
and all this stuff, right? I'm like, okay, cool, I can do this. So I like English weddings. I do a lot of English weddings as well. So that was the main makeup of the crowd. So for the whole night, there was no one on the dance floor for the whole night.
Oh my lord!
What did you play?
What did you play?
What did you play?
your typical pop kind of 90s, noughties, 80s kind of stuff.
Well, like
I was playing
George Michael.
everything-
Yeah,
absolutely,
bro.
Literally. So I ended up doing a little dance on the floor myself. I got my mate to record it and stuff. Yeah. So I can put it on. But yeah, that was it.
Was that not awkward though? That you just had to.
So wait, you dance while everyone's still sat in their chair. But respect to you, bro. It's like a whole
No.
performance.
But
bro.
it paid well, so I just sucked it up and carried on.
Thank you, NHS.
Yeah. But that's probably the worst most recently. Otherwise, they've been pretty fine.
Well, that's
There
not-
are some scandals, but I don't think I can go into detail on them.
Oh, you can't say that and then not go into a little bit of detail about
Yeah,
something.
something.
Now.
You
Okay,
know-
I will.
Go on.
So there was a wedding.
Okay.
And you've done quite a
I'm
few,
not
so
saying
it's
it
all
was.
right. You
I'm not
can
saying
stop
I'm
there.
not saying what
So-
it was.
Okay, no,
But
that's
there
fine.
was a wedding.
Okay.
Okay.
Happened.
I mean, can I say it? I don't know if I can.
You
say
can
it.
say it, bro. You say
You don't
what
have
you
to- you're not saying no one's name.
It's true.
It's okay. You can.
There was
do
a
it.
bride. She was
Okay.
very, very upset because of something that happened at the wedding. She was being consoled by another man who wasn't the groom.
Hi.
Yeah.
Deep. This is going somewhere much deeper than I
and
thought.
apparently, the guy in question was a bit closer than he should have been. So that's all I can say.
Wow.
That's a proper cliffhanger left on. So what happened? Did they get married? Did they
My
not?
job is
know.
to go perform and leave. I don't ask questions.
You're
I just
intrigued
see.
though, innit?
That's it. Yeah, it was a bit mad.
He's like this.
What song did you
But
play?
this was when I was going to the toilet.
What song did you play after that?
Yeah.
He's got
After
the
you
mix
saw
on. He's
that,
going to the
what song,
toilet.
did you play an R&B song after that or something?
Yeah, it's one about cheating.
Yeah.
R. Kelly in the closet or something.
I don't want to know. No, but that's it really.
crazy.
Other than that, I think that's enough detail.
And was that an Asian wedding? Was it South Asian?
Fusion wedding.
Fusion. Oh,
It was,
interesting.
yeah.
That's spicy, man.
Wait, I was at that wedding, I think.
Hang on, weren't you the guy from Goodman?
Oh.
No, but yeah, honestly, it's crazy. But like you say, like, you just gotta get on with it. Just gotta get on with
That's
it.
quite deep.
Kades, what's the worst thing you've seen in one of your gigs? Drunken antics or something?
Yeah, so much bakwas.
A fight, as a
Have you
fight,
had to
has a
deal
bottle ever
with,
get
like-
thrown and you've had to, like, dodge a bottle or something like?
No, thankfully.
Okay.
I feel like it's not even that deep like yours. You've had a whole series. I wish I was on that.
I think it's weddings though. That's why.
Yeah. It's just mainly like
That's what it is.
drunken people, I guess,
Yeah.
coming up to me and trying to be like,
To get a
yeah,
bit excited, don't
you
they?
got a man at home.
Friendly
why not
Oh,
man,
this?"
yeah.
them ones.
Yeah, bro.
So I
Is she a
end
female
up just
DJ?
doing this. I'm not married, and it's probably blocking me getting married, but I end up just wearing this and be like, married.
Just
to
have
avoid.
your hand in the end, choose the other hand, isn't it?
But no, I can't say I've really had something that stands out, to be honest, on my end.
What, when we were...
'Cause-
He's got,
yeah,
I can see.
the reason-
His
no.
head is going tick, tick,
He's
tick,
seen
tick,
it
tick,
all.
tick.
The reason
Oh,
I'm
that
saying
one.
this is, look,
Go on.
being in the South Asian community, if you're DJing for a South Asian crowd, a lot of South Asians can't handle their drink.
Oh yeah.
And what happens is, a lot of the time, from my experience from doing
From
doors and
having a
stuff,
drink, yeah.
no, from doing doors,
Of water.
being on security, I had a security guard job years ago and had a firm them days. A lot of South Asians would get into fights. Did you experience any
That's so
of them?
standard. That's why it wasn't worth mentioning.
Oh, is it?
That was a
Yeah.
box. No, back in the day, that was a normal thing. Asian event, like.
But you know, like, the shared trauma is mad, because that's actually not normal. You know that. Like,
It shouldn't be normal.
it shouldn't be like normal to just go out and then these guys are having a row. Everyone's fighting because they just can't handle their drinks and whatnot. You know.
No, first it was the East against West fight. Remember that? I
Yeah.
remember I was young when that was going
That's
on.
true actually, because the best parties are the ones that like there's not free flowing alcohol, because everyone's just chilled and there's a vibe and there's rarely a fight, right? So I completely agree with that. But it's the norm. You just get used to it. As long as they're away from the decks and stuff and there's no beef there. It's fine.
Yeah.
Because I'm not cleaning up and like whatever.
He's
So-
not got insurance on the decks.
Well, I do now.
I was gonna say, have you haven't insured your decks, bro?
No, I did
That's
after one
everything.
big like alcohol flying everywhere.
Yeah.
And everything was destroyed. So
So when did you start to embrace your Desi side? Because you were saying when you were younger, it was
Yeah.
more of a hidden thing. Was
It
that
was.
for any reason, or was it just?
Yeah, I think growing up, so where like me and my family, we grew up, we had like some of our neighbours, they were racist. So anytime I'd see my dad, tyres would get slashed, all of that kind of stuff. So growing up, I was always like, I never really wanted to shout out that I was half Pakistani.
Yeah.
It was just a case of, like I said earlier, well, mixed race. But it's when I obviously got older, and I've always loved my roots. It's never been like I'm ashamed.
Yeah.
Just the timing of growing up, it was just frowned upon, I guess. And because my mum's white, it was always that thing of being like, why is that white woman with that Pakistani man?
Yeah.
Well, obviously it's worse than Pakistani man, but you know. But yeah, COVID times where I was working from home, I had all the time in the world, I guess, to play around with my music.
Yeah.
And my uncle that was alive at the time, he'd always actually send me tracks like Noor Jahan, some Nusrat tracks as well.
That's how you know about it. Okay.
Yeah.
That
of
makes
course.
sense.
Yeah.
Because some of them mixes that I'm like,
Some stuff's done sick. Obviously, Ange was
you.
like, I heard it off Ange's thing for it. I was like, who is this?
Aw.
No, it's awesome, honestly.
Thank you.
but honestly, like, I don't want to go too deep into things like religion and stuff like that. But because you are half Pakistani, people will assume you're Muslim.
Yeah. They see
So
my
do-
last name is Khan.
And your name's Khan. Do you get that?
Yeah, all the time, even to this day. I think because recently as well, I wore a Pakistani shirt,
Yeah.
doing a mix to Raf Sapira's track, you know,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
Qawwali
yeah.
tune that he's done. So from that, a lot of comments were just, "Oh, you're a Muslim. You can't be a Muslim if you look like that because you've got tattoos." And all this."
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that is like number one.
Listen, it's madness, honestly, yeah.
But to me, like, personally, I don't feel like I have to express or tell anybody what I believe in. That's personal to me.
100%, yeah.
So people can make their assumptions, and that's okay.
And I
Yeah.
think this links back to the problem within our culture, which is
Yeah.
everyone's got something to say about everyone. So look at yourself first.
How halal are you exactly?
Yeah.
Honestly, there's so much angry people online. Yeah, but it's easier now. As I said, you can make
Troll.
a fake account, say whatever you want. Hey,
Because honestly, it's just one of them. Because as a Pakistani, it's like if someone says they're Pakistani, naturally I would think
Muslim.
you're Muslim.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even think, which is insane actually when you deep it, because
Yeah.
there's a massive Christian community in Pakistan. It's
Of course.
like there's Sikhs that live in Pakistan.
Yeah.
It's a country. It's not just like, oh yeah, you're Pakistani. It's just predominantly obviously it's Muslims here. So that's why you'll probably get
Yeah.
a lot of stick or a lot of hate or shade thrown towards you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
How do you deal with that though?
I think now, like I say, I'm a lot older and thick-skinned. I just ignore it. But I don't feel like I have to answer to anybody. You know, it's a personal thing for me. I know what I am. I don't hide about what I am. But when it comes to if someone wants to ask what religion I am, I don't have to answer that.
Fair.
It's a choice if I want to tell you what I believe in, who I believe in.
So it's the same with dodging someone like, oh, can you play like Britney Spears and you're doing
Yeah,
a
in a minute.
Desi set. Oh, is
Yeah.
that?
Later on.
Request.
Is there a song that you would not play? Like, is there one song that you would not play, or what is
You're
the
probably
one
going
song?
to
that-
answer this for me.
Like, personally, like anything, I can't play anything R. Kelly.
Yeah.
see,
so-
that's do you know what's weird now? Yeah,
Really?
is that growing up in my era, R. Kelly made
Yeah, of course.
or he was producing the groups that made. And I was in my car the other day, and like Fiesta came on. I was like, no, I used to love that. It's true, you know. It's,
Ignition, remember Ignition?
Oh, bro.
That was the-
Oh, yeah.
that was the
Don't
last
sing
song of
that.
the night.
Oh,
Yeah.
don't sing
Can't play
that.
that
And now you think about the words to his song, you're like,
Bad.
oh. He used to have a song called "You Remind Me." Have you heard of that one?
As in,
It goes. That guy did. It goes. You remind me of my Jeep. I want to ride it. I'm just gonna stop there and not carry on the rest of the lyrics.
Oi, oi.
Why are you getting uncomfortable? I'm not
Listen,
saying anything bad.
got 2 days left of Ramadan. Yeah.
Hey.
This was filmed before Ramadan started, actually.
I mean, do you listen to R. Kelly when you're alone?
When no one's around, the lights are off. Owais goes, now's the time.
I have to think about the answer to this stuff. Nah, honestly, he's not in my place anymore.
What am I working with?
No, he's not in my place anymore. P. Diddy's gone as well. Like, it's-
No,
That's-
did he?
But that's how,
What,
how
really?
much
It's really-
did your playlist go ka-jum?
I
We took
know.
those both out, man.
Yeah, R. Kelly was big, man.
But R. Kelly's.
He was actually one of my favourite artists back in the day.
Yeah.
as well.
Oh,
That's
everyone,
big,
loads
so-
of us, man, honestly.
Same with Diddy. Though. Diddy was one of my faves.
And
But
he produced how many people?
Yeah, I
say-
know.
God,
No, I'm
Don't
saying
say it.
Diddy's stuff has been alleged, or is it actually he's been
Bro,
convicted?
He is though, innit?
You've
Let's
seen
be honest.
people, they will find anything to try and cancel you. Yeah.
Oh no, there's a video of him beating the crap out of Cassie. No.
Oh
No,
yeah,
no,
that's bad.
Oh yeah,
that's
so
bad.
So I
okay.
played more of Cassie.
So a lot
Yeah.
of people are doing the AI voice
Oh yeah.
instead. So they take Diddy's part out and put in Jada Kiss AI voice because Jada wrote some of his lyrics for certain songs. So they just their favorite songs. They're just replacing it with their favorite rappers.
So
To me though, I'm like, it doesn't cancel it out for me. 'Cause
Did-
like I know originally that was like a Diddy song or an R. Kelly song.
But he wouldn't get paid from that. The
No,
whole
but
point is-
you know inside.
Yeah, that's what I
you
mean.
Can't, it's like, so does that mean like Biggie's in that category as well, because that's a whole other thing.
No, so this, yeah.
Because
So I mean,
he's
if you're
produced by him.
if you're not gonna listen to P Diddy, then you shouldn't really listen to Biggie.
Yeah.
Really?
Well,
Because
he was
produced it.
P Diddy was Biggie was founded
Because-
by P
Goddamn.
Diddy makes money every time a Biggie track is played. No.
Yeah.
Deep.
But then, if you start doing that, you can go to all these artists that have
The whole-
and you're just
yeah.
gonna
But that's what I mean,
Because
because
you're
he
saying R.
produced
Kelly
and was
wrote-
behind so many artists.
R. Kelly wrote how many songs for so many artists?
To be honest, we may play songs we don't even know was written by him. So
Yeah, that's true.
I'm gonna find the whole list of every
Discography,
song they've
yeah.
touched. I'm gonna email it to you, brother. That's it. You have to cut the whole.
God damn.
Actually, whole playlist gone, man.
We'll just have to stick to Desi.
Have you? There's certain Desi artists that have been, you know.
Oh yeah.
There's certain Desi
it's always
artists.
politics for me.
But it's nuts. But things.
So you guys stay away from the politics.
Everyone's
It's
getting
good.
exposed now, man.
Yeah.
From
Yeah.
every angle. It's So just be careful, guys out there.
What are you meant to play? If that's gonna be your, you know, like.
This is why I don't listen to the news anymore, because it just clouds your mind. It's bad stuff every day. So I'm just like, okay, if I'm ignorant of it, it doesn't exist.
And where's your headspace with this new AI and all this tech that's coming out? With you can like he's a producer now. He's got his,
Really?
he
I
makes
mean,
his,
beats,
he makes his
in
own
my
songs.
Beats laboratory and stuff,
on.
man. I
He
make
prompts a
beats,
couple of things.
No, I write the lyrics we talk about, bro.
He writes the
I write
lyrics. to
lyrics
it.
and stuff and everything, man.
And it's actually good.
Yeah, for what, Chat GPT. Yeah.
No,
not even that.
No.
It's a proper like music thing, man.
No, because the first time, and then I kind of learned. So if I do this and I do that, and I just sat on my phone, I started doing it for fun, for like.
Yeah.
We've got O Diddy over here.
No Diddy over here, okay. And then it's like with your thing, like, you know, when you delve further into something, and like, if I change this and do that, yeah. So I'm not comparing myself to you guys as like an artist, but
So I got to start somewhere.
yeah, exactly.
No, but even with Serato, right? Do you use Serato?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They've got
Funny
like
story.
as far as I know, Serato's got like an AI sort of thing now.
Yeah.
Pretty much, you can take out certain stems. So
Yeah,
imagine
that's
this:
Do you mean
any
stems?
instrumental that plays, it's insane. You can like just have the bass playing, or then you could just choose just the
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna
strings.
die, yeah.
It's gone crazy.
Crazy.
Has
It's
that
good.
helped, or are you
Yeah.
against that kind of vibe where you think like, no, we like old school vinyl, CDJs, we prefer that vibe?
But how do you feel about the youngsters now having it easier in that way, rather than when you guys did back in the day, where you actually had to learn how to mix and fade? And
So this is a problem I have with DJs, right? So these DJs that started many years ago, they need to move with the times, right?
Yeah,
Because they get
agreed.
angry when these new kids on the block, they're using new tech and they're like, oh, well,
They're not
I
really
do
a
it on
DJ.
vinyls and CDJs, right? I used to play on CDJs and vinyls, yeah? But now I'm on Serato. I'm utilising stems. Like, it's
Yeah.
calm, just move with the times.
Times,
Because these
yeah.
bud there, they're like, they get really angry when like these kids are
I
using
do,
I do,
bro, I
Serato
do, yeah.
stems.
Yeah.
These
Are
Bunde.
you
These
one of
Bunde.
them? Are you one of them?
yeah, I'm one of the buddy. I don't get angry though.
No, but you got.
No, I get that point. Is that even like now in this
So
world,
he's
I'm with
smirking
Ange
over there.
again.
Like, what are you smirking, man?
Fuck, you getting there, bro? You getting there, bro? It's a
No, it's the
big
way you
year
said
for
it.
this
He's
year,
like,
man.
I'm the Buddha.
Yeah, no, I am. I own that. But it's like even now in this social media world that I'm delving into after like 10 years, it's moved forward so
Yeah.
much.
Yeah.
It
And
has.
I'm trying to catch up. So
Yeah.
I ring Ange, I'm like, bro, what do I do? And there's so many different things now. So it's obviously the same in your industry. You have to
You just gotta
embrace, otherwise someone else is going to use it and do
Yeah.
that, aren't they? You know, so
I think it's a great tool personally. If anything, it makes, for me, I like things to make my life easier, and stems makes my life easier, and it just speeds the process up. If I'm out live, and if I haven't got time to actually make an edit, let's say beforehand, but I can do it live because it's so easy to do by a click of a button, right?
And
So-
it gives
Yeah.
like the next generation like less barriers to entry, right? Like,
Yeah,
if you
of
wanna
it's
try it.
it's a lot more open in everything now, man. I feel, you know.
Yeah, I don't know why there's like a stigma with it either, like you just said, like with the older generation, the older DJs, where
Because
you know,
it's that little bit of envy that
Yeah.
they wish they'd had that. If they'd had that tools at their age, I said that with certain things. If like social media had started when I was in my 20s,
Yeah.
I would have destroyed it.
Yeah.
I'd have been, you know.
Yeah.
So
That's like
that's
saying
all it is.
if I
Yeah.
brought shares in Apple when it first opened, like you know.
Hindsight is a what? Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
True.
But I mean, like, you know, vinyl scratching, it's an actual thing.
Yeah.
Like, there's an art to that, the way they do it.
This
And
guy's
that's
a
probably
genius.
why the old school lot are like, well, they're using buttons and just clicking 2 buttons on Serato.
No, but this is the thing, right? Anyone can DJ, but not anyone can be a good DJ. So that's on the person and their skill. So if you can scratch on anything. Like you see the stuff I do. So
Yeah.
that started with vinyl and CDJs, but now you can do it on Serato. It's better with Serato because the stems you can do all that malarkey.
Because back in the day, you'd have to
physically,
you would have the BPM counter there. Like, am I right to say that?
That's true. But that.
And the reason I know this is because I was DJ Bicep back in the day when I was 17, 18.
DJ Tricep, no. So yeah, but like like you're saying, like when Kades or you hear a Wicked mix that's really fast or whatever, like you can only do that because of the technology. So
Yeah.
you enjoy it when you listen to it. So just embrace it.
I think we're in a nice like slot, if you like, because we grew up with like the vinyls. We grew up with it, and where we are now, we have moved with the time, so we appreciate it more and we use it to our advantage. I would say personally.
Yeah, because
record shops were sick. You'd go and buy your vinyls and stuff, man. It was great fun.
But imagine taking all that stuff now.
Oh, bro, honestly, see, it's true, honestly.
now you see a little USB, right? Rather than all these CDs.
I'm a DJ, and you come up with this is all I need.
Do you plan your set list beforehand or do you, like, for example, obviously I know a wedding's different to a festival, but and the club DJ, but when you're doing certain gigs, can someone request a song or like they'll give you a random sort of French or Albanian song that's a hit, but you haven't kind of downloaded it? Do you download things on the spot? Like, is that a headache? What do you do in that situation?
You're the most organised person ever. I'm not that organised. I'm very much
Appreciate the
the
honesty.
night before
Yeah.
I will think about the set, and to me I always think about the vibe, and it could change. So where I've prepped beforehand and been organised, the day the event comes, I've done something completely different because the crowd is different to my expectation of what it would have been, and the vibe is totally different. So majority of my sets are mostly freestyle. More recently, because this guy and his organisation skills puts me in line, I have tried to be a little bit more organised.
Yeah, it's like you don't plan your set necessarily, but you always be aware of the kind of tracks you can throw in there.
Yeah.
Like, for example, when we did Norcha Hall set, we knew the crowd was going to be X, people going to be Y, so then we were prepped for that. Do you know what I mean? So you just know what to throw in there, but it's not like song A, B, C, it has to be in that order. Like, you should never do that because then you become rigid and it's not very good then.
What's one banger that never fails you in a club, man? Like, it's a go-to that you like, this is it, I'm drawing for or the crowd's a little bit, and then you're like, let me draw for that song over there. That one's gonna...
I think I would say Dust Jar always gets...
Dust Jar?
Yeah, the Desi.
DJ Sanj?
Yeah, that one.
The original or like the Doll mix?
The Doll one,
The Doll mix.
I think that one, because it just gets the crowd going. So then from there you can just go wherever, basically. Because it's nostalgic, isn't it?
Yeah.
Fair. Kades.
You know what? I'm not going to go with a Desi track. For me, I think about my set. I will always go into like the reggaeton stuff, from like a Punjabi to a reggaeton, and it'll be Sound of the Police.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, that's a big,
And then everyone's like, oh my gosh. You know?
They just funkily throw that.
I would have thought you would have said something like "Show Me Love," like one of them.
Yeah, banger.
That is
That's
a banger.
Because that one, it's a very UK sort of.
Yeah.
That's a banger. That's an old school one.
Yeah, it's a bit old school though. And then, is there any songs that you literally like? I don't know, like for example, like now Kendrick Lamar it's a huge thing. Obviously, we know. Is it because seeing a certain song? I'm just going to use Kendrick Lamar as a reference because I actually love his music. But I think that They Not Like Us got rinsed. Like via TikTok and everything else. Is there a song that you guys kind of get sick of, or does that happen to you where you're like, oh, I have to play this one, and everyone's gonna go nuts, and you know what the reaction is gonna be, but you're kind of sick of it? Does that happen to you guys?
Yeah, there's one in particular where I know it's always expected, and I know it goes off. It's nothing that I have against the song, but I'm just so sick of it.
Oh, your personal opinion is also
Arja Mahi.
Oh,
really?
Yeah.
I love that song.
I
still love that.
It's such a
Messages
classic.
gonna be-
that song though.
It's such a classic though. Every Asian probably knows it.
Yeah, no, of course,
Yeah.
it's great, but it's just.
It's a banger.
Yeah.
What about Mundian Tabachki though? Because that
Yeah.
is...
Yeah, to be
I
honest
don't
with
like
you,
it anymore. But
Yeah.
it's a
every
banger,
time it
but
comes
I
on, it's like, oh man, think of something else to play.
I've heard the trap version, the house
There's-
version.
yeah.
Every version.
I'm a
There's even an Arabic version.
I've heard the Jay-Z. Did Jay-Z jumped on that song?
Oh yeah.
I think
That was
song
the-
really gets
Oh yeah,
Universal.
you're right. Yeah.
That was a universal I Am Desi sort of song.
But there was a point when it came on, every Asian just jumped up, man.
Yeah.
And you felt community together and that for those
In fact,
2 minutes.
Like non-Asians know it as well. That's
Yeah, because loads of them
true.
do, man.
So, can't go wrong with that. But yeah, I don't really play that anymore. Can't lie.
At all? Is it like...
I just
it's
don't.
out of
Unless
mind?
someone really asks for it and like
Yeah,
is begging,
same.
I won't play it.
Is there any song that you feel that like signifies you as an artist, or that you play that it's like...
Hard question, man. Do you want to go?
I don't know. I'm just thinking. To be fair, mine will be Noody. Ajay.
Naughty.
Yeah. That's like my signature song.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
one I associate.
Do you
with.
really? Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
I think actually, because I do a lot of weddings that are very mixed, right?
Yeah.
I love my fusion weddings. I play Candy a lot. Cameo.
That is a real
And I
wedding
always
song,
make a point
yeah.
to get on the floor
Yeah.
And you do it, yeah.
Always, like you'll see on my Instagram, it's just me.
Oh,
like,
that's
doing it.
sick,
So,
yeah.
So I think that's iconic. For
I
me.
wouldn't have expected you to say that.
See,
No.
that's why I asked.
No, but this is
that's
the
a
thing,
really
you just
great
assume,
answer,
it's
man.
brown, it's brown weddings all the time. But
I thought he was going to say Rail Gaddi.
That's a banger as well.
standard. That's standard. That is.
Yeah.
Do you know the Candy the dance? You
Do you know
that.
what the funny thing is? Years and years of clubbing literally every day, and I still don't know that. That's
Yeah, I don't know it either. Everyone
Yeah.
tries, and I like pretend to jump in.
I know like 2 or 3 steps. I know 2 or
awkwardly
3
just
steps.
See, I need someone else to kind of start off as well.
Yeah, I need
But
to-
I don't know once I get into
I know 2 or 3 steps, but I still didn't. That's one dance I didn't learn. Everything else, yeah, I could even moonwalk at one point. Not
Yeah.
now, but
I
yeah.
just can do everything now.
But like,
Well, you body popping out there. So.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
oh, okay, so
Bob
earlier-
slacks, everything.
So
So,
made me younger.
what is there one thing that no one knows about being a DJ? Because everyone is associated with being this cool job where you're on the decks and everyone's looking at you like, is there anything that like no one knows about this struggle that I have to do? Everyone thinks it's this cool job.
To be fair, you're like the one that picks me up here because my anxiety will go crazy, like either on the day on the gig or beforehand, where I'm like, God, I've been doing this for over 10 years now. Why am I still so nervous? My anxiety is so high. And
I'll
you're,
give her a kick up the arse to say,
yeah, facts.
chillax.
Yeah.
And then she's back to normal.
Yeah,
You physically give her a kick up. No,
I mean-
he needs to, isn't
Yeah, I
he?
would. I would. So, yeah.
And it helps having that voice of
Yeah.
reason in your ear to...
Yeah, I'm lucky to be fair because he does bring me back to my senses. When I used to do solo gigs, like it would just be me, so I'd just be in my head and I'd be like, oh God.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you one question where it's a bit. Just be honest, be transparent. Yeah, have you ever messed up a set? And if you have,
100%.
what did you do to think it? Because I could tell you right now from the jump. When I used to years ago, I've done the CD was scratched. The guys and I'm just like in this. But we saved it. But and Moses told us a story as well about how he saved it through a SoundCloud jack. But how I don't know how his experience was crazy. But how did you save your set? Like if you messed up, and how bad was the mess up?
Yeah, I mean, speakers have blown at
Oh,
times,
no.
so that was out of my
So you've lost sound completely.
Yeah, that was at Arabian Nights actually in Birmingham. That was a time.
Crazy.
That was my first set there. I was like, great, I'm showing a great example here. Woo! Like the little slip ups, it's just been a case of like, if I have my USB as well, I've just got that plugged in, so it's just rookie transition. and
Oh,
play it
them
off.
ones. Okay.
Yeah.
But has a USB ever been like files not found? Because that's the other thing. Is that what if it's a different format or it just doesn't work or
I
like?
think, like, the most embarrassing is, like, when you're doing, like, a set, and obviously I've got a song from years ago, yeah, like, over 10. And do you remember, like, those ages?
That's years ago, over 10. Wow, that's deep, bro. Years ago, over 10 years. I was like, that's deep, bro. Yeah, good.
Like, the songs get available on iTunes. And
Oh,
you know what I want? And it's there.
We said that. We said that last
Yeah.
time.
I thought I got rid of them, but it's still there. And people looking like this, and I'm like, really red. And I'm thinking, okay, I need
He's just
to, like,
speaking to the mic as though it was you
quick-
doing it. I
quick
was like,
next song, and that's it, yeah.
Yeah. We've done.
that's
a few
not
of
when
them.
you have those pre-mixes played. Mixed on SoundCloud by DJ Dips, DJ Dips, DJ Dips. And you're going, fuck.
That's so funny. So
Yeah, that's-
you've had that
Yeah.
available on iTunes,
Yeah.
and then it's gonna.
Correct.
But you've never like been like say heckled to the point where it's like someone's actually said, "Oh, it's crap," or like play the music, or
No, thank
the whole
God.
set's been locked off.
Thank God that
What
was
is this?
finished, son.
don't think so.
Yeah, okay, it's happened to one of my friends.
What had
man,
happened to
it's
you
bad.
ever? Did you get heckled off stage?
Almost. No, not us, but someone that we know, man. I can't say their name.
Andrew's
But it's
always
bad.
got a story about someone that he
Someone else.
knows. There's always someone that he knows. Every time I guess,
I can't, because in
last
this
time there was
business-
someone that he knows has like 3 wives. I was like, who? Andrew knows someone that. Oh, sorry if I just baited you out there.
Yeah, don't say more than that. We'll just keep it there. Yeah, he really did.
You always know.
2 of the wives were fighting, and then one of them was recording it and putting it on YouTube and stuff. So it was just
Oh,
insane.
gosh.
Yeah. So
Wow, I wasn't even saying you to bring it up. You didn't have to bring it up, bro.
We love the
we're
tea.
here now. We're here now.
Smart.
You kicked it off, so
And then what happened?
they're still married.
Good to know.
All 4? All 3? Like,
3.
All 3, yeah.
He's looking for a 4th.
fair enough.
Mad.
Also, like, I know we didn't go deep into this, but as a female, what was the hardest, like, the biggest struggle for you coming up, like, in the industry? Did you get blocked by anyone as well? Because
Yeah.
I hear a lot.
Really?
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah.
I experienced, especially like towards the start, it was more everyone was maybe curious to find out what I was.
Yeah.
For one, it was more like, oh, is she Indian or is she Pakistani?
Yeah.
And I think there was a negative flip on whichever they found out what I was. But I think at the time there wasn't that many Asian female DJs at the time, so I guess I don't know. Maybe it was an experience for like the event promoters and stuff dealing with me. Like, how do they do it? Do they try and have this upper hand over me? Which I experienced a lot of it, where they would always have this upper hand and false promises, all that kind of stuff. But now I think it's more because I've taken my own path, and with O on side, we're more switched on. We've been in the industry long enough to know how it works, to know there is certain clicks. Doesn't matter who you are, there's always going to be a certain click. We do our best to stay clear of that and just in our own lane. And even when we were just our solo artists as well, we're just in our own lane, trying to get caught up in bakwas with other people.
Bakwas, meaning like DJ beef.
Yeah.
Politics, beef.
Give us some names. Give us some names. Who is it?
No, I can't do that. I can't do that. I'll be here all day.
Oh, is it that bad?
That bad.
Raw like that.
No, I'm sure being a girl trying to get into an, especially being an Asian girl, it's
Yeah, it's I think it doesn't matter whatever industry you are in, it's always going to be some form of toxicity. And unfortunately for the DJ scene, whether it is the Desi side, any other genre, it is very toxic. But you just have to personally be thick-skinned, stay in your own lane, and
Showcase what you got on the
Yeah,
decks,
that's
basically, rather than talk.
But I feel when you start getting hate, that's when you know you're doing something right.
I've always said that.
you said that to me. Whereas,
that's what I always
yeah,
say. It's the biggest compliment in the world
Yeah.
when someone's hating on you. It's just envy and
And I
jealousy.
never used to see that. It was
Yeah.
always you that you say
Yeah.
you're doing something good because you know these people are talking.
I mean, not the Kanye West kind of hate, but I'm
Yeah.
talking about just like in general, like, you know.
Diddy, R. Kelly, Kanye.
Why? There's so many artists you can't play nowadays.
No,
I feel sorry for these guys.
It's true, you know that.
I feel bad. That's why they're doing this. Why do you think?
It's easier.
Can't play R&B anymore.
And they're
Desi
playing
song it.
old school ones.
Yeah,
as
I
well.
know.
We're gonna have to start singing soon. Make our own tunes.
Do you do that? Do you like use viral sort of moments before you drop a tune?
Yeah.
For example, like, you know, I'm not gonna do it.
We are going to do it. You can have to.
So, for example, like these biscuits
I
are
knew.
bad.
Yeah.
So, like, are you on, like, do you
I'm
do
gonna
stuff?
do that
Because
now.
I think, like,
What,
if
the
you-
start of a track?
Yeah.
Bear.
No, say like these, like could
Biscuits,
you,
yeah.
These biscuits are bare nice. You and then the tune just plays like
You're
they
gonna
not like
do that now.
they not, these
That's a
biscuits
good
are
idea.
bare
I
like.
start scratching that into like.
So I mean, that was that's an idea, bro.
Do you do stuff like that? Because I
Yeah.
know a few DJs
Because that triggers
do
people in their
viral,
head.
and then they'll just start laughing or
Yeah.
don't-
I used to always do Buja. What is his behaviour?
oh, that's a
That
sick
was
one.
always
That's a sick one
my
as well,
back
yeah.
then.
Yeah, but you have to keep up with the trends, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I think that
Watch
like,
now, you're gonna hear it
Are
on
you
his
gonna?
page
I'm
now.
waiting.
Watch.
You know what's
He's gonna do it on his
deep
page
thought.
now,
They're like,
watch, yeah.
whoa, and just come out. Look, I told you.
And just
bro.
do ideas, man. And comes out with ideas all the
Ideas all the
time.
time. I think we should end the show with that. Kades, you're half Punjabi, yeah?
Yeah.
Do you know any Punjabi?
I asked for that.
Do you know any Punjabi?
Can you say anything in Punjabi?
No.
What's with that?
That's all I do,
racist.
innit?
That's actually
Yeah, that's all I do.
Borderline.
Just add a little
That's
head with
borderline.
that's
Yeah.
borderline.
racism.
Actually, you're allowed. I suppose you
I
get away
can,
with
I'm
it.
half cooked,
I
man.
love
Let me
that. I
have
can.
it.
I'm half.
You should hear some of the things he says.
Yeah, this guy's always cussing me out. He's like, Kades, you can't say it. I'm like,
What do you
why?
say?
I just do the accent, don't I? And I don't mean to offend anyone, but I'm like,
As in, like all the time, everywhere,
But
openly.
it's in front of whom? Like
hello, boy.
yeah, like imagine being served and like by someone who may.
He says fresh off
Oh,
the boat.
you sound like a poo
You
from
do.
Simpsons. Thank you, come again. You know. Yeah.
But then I think,
She does that in front of someone who actually sounds like that.
yeah, but why is that a bad thing? It's like, I'm
you might take it as
you're
a-
Abney. Hi. No?
I have to be like,
That's
Yeah, he does.
chill out, bro.
Why is everybody's response like this? I don't think it's a bad
Because
thing.
they got that look like.
Do they get offended?
he might think you're taking the piss a little
no,
bit.
I think
really?
if they get offended, then it's a problem.
Oh, no.
But I think if it's just in jest,
Bro,
it's-
I'm telling you, they look at us like,
Yeah.
Are you
like me, like,
joking?
did she really do that?
Really?
Remember the camera? Yeah. She was looking at like, why is she doing that? Is it?
No, she weren't.
no, wait, how did it go? So wait, you've met someone who's gone.
Who has an accent?
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Already
then you've
smart accent.
mocked their accent.
Yeah, talking
Not
to me
intent-
like that in front of that person.
Are you
Like,
joking? I offered her a drink. I was
in
trying
the
to get-
accent.
Yeah.
Do you, what? Who does that?
Bunny? What?
It's fine. Do you want a drink, darling? Don't worry, yaar. It's fine. Don't you
second.
relax.
1 second. So wait, 1 second.
This is brilliant.
Someone has said, "Hi, today my name is Pooja. Pooja, what is this behavior? I'm coming today to shoot your video." And then you've gone, "Pooja, would you like a drink?"
Yeah.
You've done that.
Oh, that's deep. That's so
crazy.
deep.
No, but it weren't that bad, was it?
But
She
was
weren't
it-
offended. She loved
Oh, no,
it.
if she wasn't offended, then there's not a problem.
She weren't offended. You know why she weren't offended either.
Why would she say she's offended?
Listen,
You need to look
yeah,
at that person, yeah.
yeah.
Okay, wait. When I go Pakistan, yeah, they take the piss at my Urdu and Punjabi. 'cause,
How is your Urdu?
It's non-existent.
अब
You-
जो अच्छी है या नहीं?
मैं जिम जाऊंगा like do you understand that? So they repeat what I say, haha मैं जिम जाऊंगा like that. They take the piss. I don't get offended, I'll be honest, because I know when I'm in Pakistan I'm a freshie.
Yeah.
Right?
So look at the size of you, bro. What,
No. That aside,
But it's weird. I lived in India for 3 years. I speak Hindi and Urdu and stuff. But
Really? He's
it was-
biracial.
But everyone wants to speak in English in Mumbai. Wants to talk to you like this all bloody
Yeah.
hell, yaar.
All
My
party,
God.
yaar.
So
Like that,
so
yeah.
I will talk in my English accent like
Yeah.
this. No one would understand me. As soon as I went, oh, yaar, stop it, yaar, bloody do this now. Everyone get. Then I came back to England talking like this, bloody realizing like, my God, what are you doing? I know my friends like, brother, you all right, mate?
But that's my approach. This is what I'm doing.
No, but you're
so do you
doing
do that
it
if
in a whole
someone says,
different
"Yo,
way.
Kate, play that song. Have you got this song?" And you're like,
Okay.
don't. So no English. You do that sometimes.
It depends on the person.
No,
If
but I
they're
was doing
like-
it for understanding reasons.
it's
You were
like-
doing it to
She
take the
does that
piss.
a lot.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, see, I don't do the head tilt. That's
Yeah. I
borderline.
mean, I can't speak the lingo properly, so I just,
Look, I'm Asian.
Yeah. Yeah. I am bad.
Why do we
How
do
to
that?
prove you're Asian? Look, see, I'm Asian. I can do the hand and the head tilt at the same
Yeah.
time.
Why do Asians do that? What do you
They
think?
don't.
It is?
It's a stereotypical. Actually,
No, they
elders
do.
Elders
They-
do.
No, we
Elders
do.
do it.
Oh, younger. I've seen younger ones do it. Where I'm like, "Yo, have you done this?" Or graphic design, have you done that? And the graphic designer will be like, and I'm like,
Surely,
that-
sir, yes.
so is that
Yes.
means yes?
Do we know the actual meaning of it yet? Because
It-
It means
I
yeah,
do.
okay. It's like okay,
Yeah.
okay, ठीक है यार.
No, it means all three. It means
It means
yes,
no.
it means no, and it means maybe.
Maybe.
So it's all three. So
Take a guess.
it's awesome. I like it.
I love it. I think it's great.
we know you do.
Yeah, I love it. She's
Next time you play a song,
I,
accept
wait
the
for my
request.
next
start to go.
edit.
Oh, like,
Just do that.
Like-
pehli pyar ki. That's it, bro. The whole song, bro.
Or the whole set. Why don't you two do the whole set where you're both just doing this the whole time?
That's
If you get a bit dizzy, though.
Really? I was about to say to you, like, oh, get that in our notes. Let's do that next.
why don't you come with us and do that?
Hands in the background, just there for the head
On the mic,
tilt.
Yeah, come on. How are you doing?
Oh my God, you could
Shout
do
out.
that.
You know what I mean?
Why not?
You go, oh.
It'll be authentic. As long as we always show our comedies, I'll do it.
Oh, you should do a set in like in traditional.
Have you done that?
That's a banger of
The
an
pipe works.
Have you done that before?
In the pipe works, darling. Don't
How many
worry.
ideas am I giving you? I want commission from this. I want
This
royalties.
guy is going to be our manager. I can see it.
Literally.
I think that's what he's trying to do.
So yeah, you have to DJ Shawar comedies. I think that's a great idea, by the way. You have to use these biscuits. It's bare nice, you know.
And a dopey as well for me.
Don't be so if you want that.
You can put dupatta on your head as well.
Whatever. I'm down.
Do you know what dupatta is?
Yeah, scarf, innit?
Oh, killing it.
Come on, I am. Well,
Where are you from? Jamaican now?
Jamaican.
What kind of? You're going from like a little bit of Jamaican to like
mixed race, innit?
I'm bilingual. Look.
Yeah, it's what we do.
Oh, it's great. Whenever people
It's a
try to
hard
do-
life being mixed race, I tell ya.
It's a hard life. My accent just changes. I don't even realize. Sometimes I do this. I don't mean to do it. It just switches.
What's so hard about being mixed race?
You just don't know which way you fit in, do you?
But isn't
When-
it
the
that
day
you
I'm
fit
white,
into
the
more
day I'm
than
brown.
the normal brown or white
Remember,
person?
You said too brown to be accepted by white.
Yeah.
Too white to be accepted by brown.
That's actually deep, man.
Yeah, no, it's facts though.
Is that how you
That's
feel?
deep.
Yeah, 100%.
Really?
Growing up, it was always like that though. Yeah.
Have you got any like Asian? Because I didn't have proper Asian friends until I was
Yeah.
at university. Because
No,
I went
I
to like a
never.
really English school and stuff. So that's why.
Yeah. He's my first.
And my Asian friend.
That's why I speak like bruv in it, and he's
Yeah, he
very
did.
prim and proper.
Yeah, you are actually.
Am I?
He's very
Yeah.
I
I
always
speak
say
to Queens. No, I'm joking. I don't, bruv. What are you talking about? Sometimes I can say, bruv. How are you doing, bruv?
He says
What's
bruv
happening?
more than me.
Yeah.
You're really
Yeah.
well spoken though, to be fair. Compared to me,
I think, like you, I went to like, I was
Yeah.
all white school and then
Yeah.
I went to like full of Asians.
Yeah.
Well, I had only two white.
And then I remember I went to uni and I went,
People like me!
are you proud as well? I thought I was the only one. It's great, man, honestly.
So one day Yorkshire pudding, one day curry, all right?
you know what Iceland actually do? A chicken tikka Yorkshire pudding.
Shut. What? How does that work?
Bang it in the microwave.
But wait, how does that work?
Who's that?
There's
Iceland.
wait, there's chicken in there.
Yeah. Google it. Honestly, it's a chicken tikka Yorkshire pudding.
And how
I was
is it?
that's
Chicken tikka
actually
Yorkshire
my
pudding?
That
ethnicity
is
in a
literally,
meal.
yeah.
And how is it? Have you had it?
Wait,
Bang it in
say
the
that again.
microwave.
That's quite.
Say that again. That is your what?
Ethnicity.
In a meal.
Yeah.
A chicken tikka Yorkshire pudding.
Yeah.
Mum, we got to visit Iceland because
That sounds quite. Yeah, honestly.
It bangs, to be fair.
That sounds quite interesting. I'll go try and
Wait, is
Eid,
it-
brother, Eid, isn't it?
Eid.
On Christmas, they have Yorkshire pudding. On Eid, we got chicken tikka Yorkshire pudding. Yaar. Come on, man. Bloody hell, yeah.
Yeah, I think we need. Yeah.
Try it, man.
What
I am
time
going
be
to try
alive?
it now after
What
hearing
a
this. I've
time
gotta
to
try
be
it.
alive where we've got Yorkshire pudding curries and stuff.
Iceland do nut bits. I don't know if it's halal though. I will have to check.
Fair.
I-
What's your favourite Desi dish, by the way?
Oh, butter chicken.
Right,
Oh,
yours?
that is such a mixed race person thing to say.
Exactly.
Butter chicken.
Is it?
All right.
It's such
Sorry,
a
I'm
good. Would
not
you
the
like?
full
I like butter
ticket.
chicken. It's the best, man. Have it with a pint in
No,
it
but
as well,
specifically
nice.
like Tamatanga.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, see, whenever they go to the Rose and Crown to have a curry, you know, I'll have a butter chicken and a chicken tikka masala.
Yeah.
So do you like spicy food?
She likes butter chicken, bro. You don't like
Yeah,
spicy
no,
food.
I can't.
Is that like the
I can't have
spiciest
a
thing you can
spice.
have, like butter chicken?
Nando's medium. Medium. Okay, that.
No, you say Nando's medium, yeah?
Medium.
We've got a lemon and herba.
Oh really?
Yeah, I know, it's embarrassing.
disgraceful, mate.
It's terrible, isn't it? It's actually shocking. He's hench, yeah?
Really?
And
Hate
I'll
spice.
go, I'll have a
Hate spice.
medium double chicken pitta, chicken livers, everything. And he goes, yeah, I'll have a whole chicken, lemon and herb,
I hate
please.
spice.
And they look at you.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I don't like
This
spicy.
is so
And everything goes, I hate spice, and he curls up into the fetal position or
So when you
something.
have curry at home,
I hate spice. Yeah,
when you have curry at home,
he doesn't.
Mum doesn't.
He doesn't.
Mum
Everyone
obviously
eats
doesn't.
salad and curry and just having fish and chips on the side, bro.
This brother, that's a lie. Firstly, that's a lie.
I want
Secondly,
burger chips, mummy, burger chips.
You've eaten at my house, so you know.
Yeah,
that-
I have the Desi food. You
But there's
don't,
no
and the
spicy.
potato and like
No, there's no-
anda a bit on the side. And
That's true most of the time. But then there's no spice in the food as well. Because my
You
family
love
know.
spicy food, innit?
I do like, but I'm just
gotta have a bit
really
of spice.
shocked
I
at
know.
Yeah, I'm
Are
shocked.
you surprised him? I
Statement.
love spice.
Yeah.
These
Yeah.
aren't statements, these are facts.
I love
brother.
spice. Like it shocked me when I was like, when we went to Nando's with lemon and herb, I had to stop and pause for a second. I went, bruv,
Yeah.
Even like my
my
English
daughter has lemon and herb, bro.
Last week I did get medium. Like the week before, I had medium.
And
I
you
was
still
very
remember how was it?
impressed. Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
He gets like
Casino,
that.
innit? That's the medium, bro, innit?
Kades understands. A bit
I
of pepper,
actually
you're like,
get
oh,
it.
it's spicy.
Yeah, I get it.
That's
You
yeah,
don't
I
want to
know.
ruin your food,
Some
innit?
people can't handle spice.
No.
Bruv, medium's not spice, bro.
maybe that's why you look so young. You just
It's no spice.
Yeah,
Bro, you're
yeah.
10 years younger than you're meant to be, bro. What do you mean? I need to start eating spice. That's what I need to do.
This is where we're going wrong.
Yeah, for real.
Honestly, man.
Spicy food.
So wait, you've never had anything like spicing on? Oh, that's nice.
Yeah,
and
like
stuff.
I've tried it. Like my ex-partner used to make really spicy food,
Yeah.
and I'd try it, and nah,
Not for you.
I'd be sweating. My makeup's run off because I'm like, this ain't normal. My taste buds are on fire. I like to enjoy the taste of my food, you know.
Yeah, see,
That's a good point.
Yeah, you get it.
a good old steak.
But medium's not even hot.
Medium's not even hot.
No, it is a
Can't-
bit. It has got a kick to
It's
it.
got a
Guys,
kick. Yeah,
it
it's got
does.
a kick. Medium's
No,
got a kick.
Kades, I can understand. She's mixed a little bit. Like she's only half Asian, so she can't handle hotter than that.
Yeah, but-
You're like full blown.
No, I panic. My head starts itching. I start sweating.
Yeah.
Panic.
I get. I panic, bro.
Gonna lose my job.
The spice level said it was 12.
He knows. Okay, we got there.
I knows everything.
I have to. It's just crazy. Every trend is out there. I have to know it. It's mad.
That is quite concerning. You do know all of them.
It is. I know.
I feel like Ange knows my darkest secrets.
What?
But you can't stop there. You got to tell us
Yeah.
half of it. Doc.
Don't really, go on. Is there anything?
Go on, Ange.
You know?
What? What? I know. I'm confused. You said I feel like Ange
Yeah.
knows.
Because my darkest secrets. Because you know everything.
I feel that you have some trauma, but I don't know if you want to go there. I don't know if you want to go
Bro,
there.
that's straight to the point. I think
so
you got
deep now.
trauma, bruv. So do you want to talk about it now?
He's
or
been
do you want-
psychoanalyzing us for this whole
He
time.
has,
That's his
yeah.
last bar.
He's got me worked out trauma.
Oh,
I'm a trauma specialist.
No, he's a trauma triggerer. That's what he is. He's not a trauma specialist.
makes sense.
He's a trauma
We should stop
triggerer. This
body
guy
pop
will like
murder.
rage bait you into saying something ridiculous, man.
What do you mean?
You do it
it's just a
often, bro.
genuine question. So, do you prefer your English-Irish side or your Pakistani side?
Pakistani side.
Why?
My
Really?
mum's gonna kill me for that. Sorry, Kim.
Why?
Assalamualaikum, Kim.
hello, love.
I feel like I connect with it more. I mean, growing up until the age of 25,
Yeah.
it was predominantly white. Whereas now, having that short window, being in the Pakistani side, Desi side, if you like.
You're like, wow.
Is it because it's like you and like?
Basically,
Butter chicken!
she went pack and didn't go back.
Yes! Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you ever been? Would you go? Have you ever been?
September, we're hoping to go.
Oh,
I've not been before,
really?
Yeah.
That's
What, are you going to DJ out there in
amazing.
Pakistan?
Yeah, we're going to do a thing.
That would be insane.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to DJ behind the curtain on the other side in the other room.
Yeah, in all covered up and that, yeah.
Are you never
no.
where in Pakistan are you heading to? Any idea with your plans and stuff?
Yeah, I think we're going to do Lahore, but I want to go back to like where my family.
Which is, if
born.
you don't mind me asking.
Dina? Is it Dina?
Yes, Dean, that's where I'm from. That's crazy.
Is it? We're
That's
related.
insane.
This-
Whoa, 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 whoa,
But
whoa.
your
Whoa.
face just
Whoa.
went like, I was
Kate,
like,
Kate, we're not cousins yet. Wait, 1 second.
now it makes sense. Lemon and her, perhaps all of you in the town there are all
oh
like,
my lord. That's
the only place in
straight
Pakistan Spicy
Dina.
didn't go was.
That's crazy. There's a gym out there in Dina, actually, funny enough, and they've got a massive picture of my old bodybuilding one there. It's crazy.
Really?
Yeah, I took a photo there as well. Like, I was so impressed. I was like,
That's
I
it.
remember that. He said, you were well boosted.
I was
Look at
like-
my picture in the gym.
in the village, like, this is crazy.
That's it.
You should DJ in Dina. That's what you should do.
100%.
I swear. It will be
Yeah.
crazy.
And then you'll be never allowed into Pakistan ever again.
No, no,
Go
no,
into a
no.
cell.
No,
What is
it's
this
not that
woman
bad.
DJ? No, I'm joking. No,
It's
no.
actually not that bad, you know.
Have you been?
Honestly, it's
actually?
very.
Nah, no.
Have you never been to Pakistan? And you're cussing me that I don't like spicy food?
Whoa, whoa.
That's crazy.
I can eat spicy.
I've been to Pakistan like 5 times, yeah?
Really?
Bro, I lived in Pakistan. I grew up there, bro. I was born in England, but I lived in Pakistan. So when I first come to England, I couldn't talk English at all.
Kades, have you got anything to say about that?
Yeah, taking. Oh, excuse me.
Do you want to go
Okay,
higher? Do you want to take one level higher?
Wow.
Go on.
that's deep, isn't
How
it?
Desi are you?
So why did you live in India and when?
Work. In 2006, I went to India because I was in the media fashion industry. I went to India, didn't know anyone, ended up staying for 3
Desi
years.
got
So do you
one.
prefer India or Pakistan?
I think India has progressed a lot further. India's done this. Pakistan's doing this.
Yeah.
It's the sad part of Pakistan that anyone that tries to help either gets shot or arrested and put in jail. And Pakistan's in reverse, bro. Like my village where I'm from, my dad just came back. We have electric cars. Some parts of Pakistan haven't got electricity all day, bro.
Crazy.
And that's the madness of it. It's the same from when I was there. So it's like preference-wise, I mean, I was there for different reasons, but I mean, India's doing this, bro. And Pakistan needs to catch up, man. We're struggling, bro. Honestly. Angie's
Yeah.
gonna go and fix it.
Well, I had a time in my life in Pakistan that I was shocked. It's changed a lot.
Yeah.
Angie
But
had a
it's
stag
still,
there.
the village is still the village. Like,
Yeah,
Dina is
there's a stag in
still,
Pakistan,
Dina's
bro,
still
yeah.
Dina. Like, nothing's really changed that much, which is a
Have you
shame.
been to India?
No. Have you?
want to
India,
go?
India's.
Yeah, I would go India.
Yeah.
I would go India.
Yeah. I'd
But-
get
It's
hate
you
all
got
the
a
time.
visa, right? Is it not? a pain?
Bro, it was so difficult to get a visa. So 2006, I went and applied. Sorry, sir, you will not get a visa.
Yeah.
Parents' place of birth.
Uh-huh.
Always, yeah.
Yeah.
So then my granddad's friend knew a dude, and I went to the Indian embassy, and he goes, "How long do you want visa for?" I went, "A year." He goes, "That will be X amount of whatever," and I gave him X amount of things, and he went like that, and he gave me a
Really?
visa.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So I mean, it's now it's a little bit easier, but yeah, always struggle, and
I
I
think
get
that's gonna
hate
be
there
our
all the
problem.
time.
Because like with my following, the majority of my following is India.
I mean, you
But that's where the
you
scene
can
is.
go on an
Yeah.
artist performing visa for a certain
Right.
period of time.
Yeah.
It's easier if you're going for a work purpose, but I mean, I think it's progressed a lot now. But back then, I used to get hate all the time. If you're Pakistani, why are you here? Go back to where you came from. So all right, bro.
Racism within racism.
within racism,
Crazy,
bro. It's
crazy.
nuts, man. Honestly.
But how would they know you're Pakistani just by looking at you? Like, is
You
that-
can tell, I
because I'm
think.
taller than a lot of them, and I'm fairer than a lot of them. Not
Yeah.
being harsh anyway, but Indian men in general are not 6'5".
Yeah.
So I turn up a bench or the corner, you know what I mean? Good daddy boot, what are you doing here, bro? You know what I mean? So honestly, I'd get all the time, man. But
I say
yeah,
that to him all the time.
What?
Anyway. Whatever you
Those
just said.
yeah,
No,
those
stop.
words. But why are you being shy, bro? Yeah.
But the scene is in India. Like, as if,
India's
like,
blowing up, bro.
India's
you
like-
guys would
you'd,
kill it
like,
in India.
I'm sure you're
But
going to get a booking there.
I think Pakistan as well, like whether it's under.
Oh yeah, it's
like,
blowing up.
I've
No,
seen
now
loads
it
of
is. I
I've
mean,
seen Boiler Room there.
in the
Yeah.
last
Yeah, yeah.
The whole-
10, 15 years back then, I mean, I'm old school, so back then we were like, but yeah, you guys would kill it in that
Every
part of the world, man.
time,
In Asia, you'd
This is it.
100%.
Makes
That
sense.
would expose you to, because you're Asian and you're here, you're already on a pedestal because you're smashing it here. So if you take what you have over there, you guys would kill it so hard, man.
Yeah,
you guys
I
would
agree.
kill it so hard because from everyone in the East is trying to be like us. Here, they all want to speak English. They want to hear the music. They want to dress like us. So if you can mesh the two worlds, bro, you'd kill it over there. Honestly,
Yeah, it's a goal. I
See,
think.
one day.
yeah, man.
So, yeah, I think you guys have that dynamic, and I think you guys will smash it.
But don't do the accent there.
Yeah.
Man,
Don't
You're
do
gonna
the
have to
accent.
put me in
Actually, that
No,
might
you
be
see
the one
what-
place you
yeah.
can do it. Actually, I'm wrong. Take
don't
that back.
understand about
That's the one place. Flow freely,
hello, darling. Yeah, all of it, you know.
but kind of work on the accent a little
Okay.
bit.
You have.
You
Yeah,
need to
yeah,
work
yeah.
on your little bit of darling. Come on, yard.
You'll help with that, won't you?
How can I be racist? I'm half cooked.
Wait,
I'm half cooked.
Assuming that I can do this.
can you do an Irish accent? Because you're allowed, obviously. You're
Yeah.
thingy.
Can you do
You're,
an Irish accent?
Top of the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember, there's a famous line from my favourite film,
Go on.
Bend Like Beckham.
Go on then.
Jess, I'm Irish.
But I've noticed that you can.
Why weren't they?
Because
Did you really
if
just
you
say-
say any accent in the accent like Irish, Scottish, you can do that with an accent. So
What?
that's the most amazing thing I've
One
ever heard in
second.
Irish.
I don't think you understand what just happened.
That was
What?
really good.
I said, Kades, do your best Irish accent. And she went, and she paused.
I got into,
Jess, I'm Irish.
I got into
That was
character.
That was
Bro.
it. But that was it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was that not
So
good?
can-
I thought you were gonna give me
you say anything
10,
else?
Like
Yeah. Can you
five
say-
words, six
That was-
words. maybe.
that's what- I thought you were going to hype it up for a second. I was like, what are you doing?
That was the worst anticlimax ever.
That was, yeah, it was whack. I
Damn.
expect better from you, that.
That was.
J-
that was
you just
right.
said, Jess,
You hyped it up like you got into
You were like-
position.
Yeah, you were like, have you seen you built us up.
Jess, I'm Irish, darling. Come on, yard. What are you doing?
I thought that was really good.
I can't
Burst
do
my
it.
ego now.
Right, you just knocked
Damn.
it down.
No,
Don't
I'm
ever do it
saying
again.
that.
Speaking Irish.
I thought you were gonna say, Jess, I'm Irish, and you were gonna
No,
say
just
something
that
like, did you
line,
see the
innit?
play? Did you play the football? Like, did you? Play
I got my
football,
favorite line from my favorite films.
Like, I
It's
thought it was
me
gonna be-
Jess. Or people have like monologues. My name is Maximus Decimus Aurelius.
You see what I'm
No,
saying?
yours is
That's the idea, buddy.
Jess,
Jess. Or I'm Irish.
That was, like, he could do that. That's what I'm trying to say. That was crazy.
Wow. I mean,
damn.
Like, you need to go again, KK. You need to go. You save yourself. I want.
now.
Let's go
she
again.
she was so proud of that already. She came in like, I've got my favorite line from my favorite film, bruv. Watch me get you now. Jess, I'm Irish.
It was the way she stood.
No.
I was getting into character and everything, man.
Jess,
Do you want to?
I'm Irish.
I feel like they're
Yes,
mocking you
I'm
too much.
Irish.
You need to like show them. Add something else.
Oh, no, I'm trying
sorry.
to ask, can I say?
As I said, and I don't like spicy food or something like that. I like another
I
like.
love a butter chicken.
Left.
Okay.
Go on.
Yeah. Let's go.
Jess, I'm Irish. I don't like spicy food. That was
That
sick!
was sick.
Come on!
Bravo.
We had to clap, didn't we? Really?
No, that was
yeah,
good.
that was great.
good.
Yeah.
That was
That
actually
was
good.
the reaction
That
I
was.
wanted.
That was good.
I read that one.
That
Because
was.
the Irish root.
Thank you.
Respect.
Thank you, boy, back. Now that has to be the next time you DJ. Get that soundbite and put. Just
have that,
Irish.
yeah.
I don't like spicy food. And
Food,
then-
food,
goes
yeah.
into a-
These biscuits are very nice. Very nice.
They go, oh, yeah,
Like, can you do that one? Just what? Can you give us that one? These biscuits are very
Can
nice.
you jump in on that? We're a
I
duo.
can't do that though.
You can.
I really
Go on,
can't.
go
Use
for
your
it.
Birmingham accent.
Come on.
I really can't. And I'm
Just
not
do it.
licensed.
I want to hear Birmingham. Listen, Birmingham accent is one of the worst accents I've ever heard in my life.
Really?
But then I've
Man's
heard,
gone in the
Then
like,
I've
you've done the
heard-
4 minute interview done. You know your accent's horrendous, yeah, and you can't do an Irish accent, bro. Yeah.
What is it? What's the phrase? These
after I
biscuits
said that, look at him.
I know. Yeah. O just went.
What's the rest of it?
What?
Oh, no,
What were you
these biscuits
saying?
are so nice.
He stepped
These
forward,
biscuits are
bro.
very nice.
Yeah.
I got you. Do you want me to do Jess's Irish and then
No,
you do it?
What is it? These biscuits are bare nice.
These biscuits are bare nice, you know.
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah.
In the bone. These biscuits are bare nice, you know.
That's Bradford.
What are you talking about? Because he's Birmingham and that.
Are you voiced up, bro? You just went. You went. These biscuits are very nice, bro.
You said to do it in the Brummie? Like,
That-
Yeah,
was right.
that wasn't Brummie, bro. That was like farmer in the den, you know.
no, that's
Farmer-
not Brummie.
Bro,
That's like my people, man.
That was terrible.
Just leave my people alone, right?
No,
I
that
don't know
was...
for you Londoners. Right.
Just say it
I'm
normally.
Pakistani.
What
We're
do you
talking
mean,
about
what's
it.
normal?
Just say how you speak. Just say it how you're
Oh,
speaking
right.
now.
These biscuits are so nice.
Yeah. It's kind of.
Do your RS3 because he brought...
Do the cuzzy bro then.
I just did that. You didn't like it.
No, do it. I didn't say I didn't like it. Do it
You
again.
upset
You've
bro.
hurt him. You've
He's
hurt
actually
him.
hurt a little
do
bit
not.
now.
I thought it was
You
pretty
I
actually-
can't do it as well again. So
No, I don't think.
It's gonna get worse. Do it again. Do it again.
All right, wait.
That was the best take.
these biscuits are very nice.
Yeah.
These biscuits are very nice, you know.
It's the eyes.
He becomes like the Brummie Rock. If you smell what the Rock is cooking, you know, that was brilliant, bro.
You asked for it. You got
That
it.
was
Guys,
great.
Was
you
good,
guys
to be fair.
are absolutely awesome. Honestly, it's been an absolute pleasure to have you on today.
We don't want to hear any more often.
I'm glad you guys are the
Kick it out.
accents and not us. No, the timer has gone red. So we are.
These biscuits are bare nice, bro. I will remember you for that always. Now.
100%, bro. And I think you should put that in your next tagline. It'll be hilarious.
I even changed my username to Jess, I'm Irish.
Where can we catch you on socials? Please
Yeah.
tell everyone.
Plug.
We've got Kades and Mr.O. And then at Kades DJ.
And then at Mr.O with 4 R's. Just go first. It's probably easier.
Yeah, it's so long trying to find you
I know.
sometimes.
Might change it.
Why do you?
Mr.O.
Why have you got 3?
Have you got 4 R's?
Is it because of the R? Is it the
was
RS
the
free
R's
accent?
were occupied already or something?
Is it because of RS free accent? Is that how you're typing?
RS3, yeah. So listen, on a real, I tried to find Mr.O, Mr.O. Some guys not used it since 2014, so I can't get it. Then Mr.O with 3 R's was taken. And also I've got a little soundbite that goes Mr.O, which is why I put it in.
Did it sound like
It
that?
makes sense, yeah, it's sick.
Nice.
I said all the other R's were occupied. Is that shit? I got to do fucking 3. Is it 3 or 4 you've got? Is it 4? Yeah. How many R's have you
4
got?
on
here?
Instagram, 3 on TikTok,
Oh,
3 on my website.
Bruv, keep it to 1,
Well,
man.
listen, think about it. If you type in Mister
Yeah.
and then another R, I'm the first guy that comes up, so it's easier. That's how you got to see it.
Deep,
Tactics.
that's it, yeah. That's it.
And you're the only DJ Kades in the world.
Yeah, but do you know what? I wanted just Kades. Couldn't get it. And I didn't want to be DJ Kades. I thought, Kades is DJ.
Kades DJ.
There we go again.
It's you because you did that.
I can't help it.
He was
It's
like,
installed
Kades
in
DJ.
me. It is like software.
She can't help it. It's
Yeah, I
amazing.
know.
It-
Yeah, it is.
it's like an endearing thing. She's like, I'm
Yeah.
Asian. Don't forget.
Yeah. I spent half my life being white. I'm now being brown.
I like that. I love that. Honestly,
man.
it's
I live my
it's a journey, isn't it? It's a journey that you take to. I'm trying to have a deep moment, bruv.
Yeah, it was.
It's the way she said, I spent half my life being white. It's sort of. Like,
giving.
do you know how ridiculous that sounds? It's like, you can't just choose your
You
race.
got money. You went.
You can.
I'm
I
brown.
mean, you can.
It's been an absolute pleasure to have you, honestly. I've had so much jokes. understanding your dynamic and where you guys are going. Hope to see you guys in Pakistan, India, Dubai. You know, big things coming. I'm Ange. This is Owais, Kades, Mr.O, Cultured Chaos. We're out. Peace.